Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
It's every parent's worst fear when it comes to speeding in neighborhoods. This girl wasn't hit, but still got hurt because of a dangerous driver.
Experts pinpoint the cause of last year's Edenville Dam failure. But what does it say about who's at fault and who should pay? The Local 4 defenders break down the investigation.
And plenty of action on Storm Tracker 4 right now after a first round of afternoon storms. We're expecting more this evening. Hotter weather bringing with it a potential for severe storms.
Here is a sampling of what some of our neighbors already saw and heard earlier today. That's the scene in Madison Heights. Video sent to us by a viewer where thunderstorms fortunately only lasted about 15 minutes, but trouble ahead.
Yeah, Paul Grove says the latest on our watches and warnings and a line of storms that could impact us. Paul.
Thanks a bunch, Kim. We have two new warnings that have just been issued in the past 5 minutes or so. Livingston County under a warning until 6:30, and also Santa County just under a warning now. This just issued literally a minute ago from the Weather Service. That's until 7 o'clock. So these two clusters of storms have now become severe. And what we're also watching, as you saw, we have a line here, and this whole line of storms here is continuing to move in our direction. It's going to be a gradual process through the evening, but you'll see a lot of organization here, and a lot of this is, again, moving our way. So we're not done with this for a while. We have had some severe reports today down in, we'll do this in chronological order, down in western Lenawee County, Hudson, multiple trees down reported by the police there. Up in Berkeley, we had a 60-mile-per-hour wind gust along with penny-sized hail. Then over in Mount Clemens, we had trees and wires down near Shaner and Clinton River Road. And most concerning, in Clinton Township, we have reports of a partial building collapse. Not sure on the details of that, but still, these storms pack a punch. We're going to have more as we move through the evening, so we'll keep you updated. But don't forget, the Local Forecasters app has real-time radar. You can see this stuff in real time, right in the palm of your hand. Just go to the App Store, search under WDIV. It is the nation's best weather app. Be back with you in a few minutes.
Folks in one part of Dearborn Heights are fed up with the speeding, and that is especially true for a 10-year-old girl and her family.
Yeah, she had to be taken to the hospital after her father says she fell off her scooter when a speeding car got too close to the sidewalk with its engine roaring. Happened along DeCosta Street near Outer Drive and Ford Road. That's where Larry Spruill found a lot of frustration over drivers who don't seem to care about the safety of others.
Dearborn Heights police put this speed limit sign reminding drivers about the speed limit in this neighborhood.
80 miles per hour, believe it or not. Believe it or not.
Aleo Boob says that's how fast cars drive down his neighborhood constantly.
What's the speed limit?
25.
And that's the legal speed limit in this area. He lives on DeCosta Street here in Dearborn Heights. He says on September 4th, his 10-year-old daughter was riding her scooter down the sidewalk when she fell down after a car speeding by came too close. Above says the car did not hit his daughter, but came very close.
The way I saw my daughter laying down in the grass, it was making me so upset.
These are photos of her injuries in the hospital. She's now recovering. Abad says the police department recently placed this speed limit sign in his neighborhood, but his neighbors and his family are begging for more to be done.
Could be make those people slow down, could be not. But if whatever they want to do in this intersection, to make us feel a little safe for our kids.
Go slower than he was going because he was going very fast.
I would like a speed bump and a couple of stop signs.
Reporting in Dearborn Heights, Larry Spruill, Local 4.
Okay, Larry, and the mayor of Dearborn Heights says the city is looking into placing speed humps and speed monitors in the area. The mayor says speeding in residential neighborhoods is a problem statewide.
State Representative Joel Jones in jail tonight after violating a condition of his bond. Just taken into custody this afternoon after a Livingston County judge revoked his bond. Democrat faces several charges, including drunk driving after a confrontation with police in Fowlerville. That goes back to April. Prosecutors say Jones tucked his sock underneath his tether, making it unable to take alcohol readings. In court today, Jones took responsibility for his actions. Supporters hope this serves as a wake-up call.
Sometimes second chances are needed. In this case, maybe he does need to sit down for a few days. But we pray that this all will come to an end and Representative Jones will be able to go further in his career.
Jones will be in jail until at least Friday when a pretrial hearing is scheduled.
In Southwest Detroit, a big change today as a business called Stash Detroit had to be torn down due to severe road buckling that damaged that building. It's still not known exactly what caused the trouble underground. Victor Williams has been watching it all happen over the course of the day and joins us live now. And Victor, other people, of course, came by to watch too.
Yes, that is right, Kimberly. We have been out here all day watching on as crews spent hours demolishing this building, but we were not the only ones out here watching. Many employees who spent a lot of time in that building, they had to look on as it all came crashing down.
There every single day pretty much. It's going to be a sad day today for sure.
Monique Bolian and Karin Mason can only watch as the place they worked for quite some time literally crumbles to the ground.
We were really soaring. Our store was incredible on the inside.
But Saturday night, the medical marijuana dispensary's fate was sealed when an unexplainable turn of events took place over the course of an hour. Just 3 days later, and because of the extent of the damage due to the ground becoming unleveled, emergency contractors had no choice but to tear the building down.
It's still pretty hard. We spent so many months, building up our team, getting our team amazing, and building up our patients' trust and everything, and not only all the hard work that we did inside the store, so it's pretty sad to see it come down now.
The unfortunate part is there is still no clear answer as to what led to the ground shifting and Dearborn Street expanding.
We just want answers. It was our staff safety at risk. Look at our beautiful building,
Regardless, the rebuilding process won't be the easiest for the business here on out.
We know our owners did everything they could for that store and for our staff, so it's a bit somber to see it go down, but it does give us a lot of hope for the future.
And the good news is that the building was insured, so I'm told that Stash Detroit is planning to come back stronger and better than ever before. We just know it won't be in this area as the investigation continues into what in the world went wrong in the first place. In Southwest Detroit, Victor Williams, Local 4.
Question a lot of people want to know the answer to. All right, Victor, thanks.
Detroit police are looking for 2 suspects who shot into a home on the city's east side following a car crash. They were in this burgundy Buick that has a dent on the driver's side. Police say they fired at least 4 shots into a home on Corville Street. The victim had just gotten into a crash near Hayes and Houston Whittier. Police say the victim left the scene and went home because the other driver was getting aggressive. Now, no one ended up being hurt in the end. This happened August 26th. Anyone with information about what happened is asked to contact Detroit police.
In a Local 4 News update, we're learning new information from Ford into the gas leak near its Flat Rock assembly plant. Ford representatives say the leak was discovered September 1st, but it began 6 days earlier on August 26th. They say the leak was more substantial than initially thought. More than 1,400 gallons of gasoline flowed into Flat Rock's sewer system. That led to toxic fumes being found in multiple homes, sparking voluntary evacuations. Ford says resident safety is its first priority.
We are very sorry that this happened, but an apology is one thing, but making sure that we're taking care of, the needs of the community in the meantime, especially for those folks that have been displaced from their homes, right, at a time like this where kids are starting school and other things. That's what we want the community to know.
The National Guard's 51st Civil Support Team is assisting the EPA in testing some 1,100 homes affected by the leak.
Mayor Duggan sitting down today with General Motors CEO Mary Barra for a fireside chat worth tens of millions of dollars. GM pledging a big investment in the city of Detroit over the next 5 years. Our Rod Maloney live with more on the details. Rod.
Yeah, good evening, Debbie. General Motors and the city of Detroit have been hand in hand for a very long time here now. But General Motors is in a uniquely profitable position, and so they feel like they've really got to do something to help out the city, and that's exactly what they're doing. The mayor and Mary Barra chose the Durfee Innovation Center to make their announcement, mainly because it's a place that GM's already renovated, putting auto dollars behind helping with job training, among other things. Barra says the $50 million she's giving this time is part of the company's commitment to the city because
this is our home, and we've been here since 1911. So to be able to give back and work with the mayor as we continue to, really just transform this city is something that General Motors is very committed to.
Mayor Duggan pointed out GM's previous efforts to help out the Cody Rouge neighborhood, remodeling Stein Park, putting in an obstacle course and playground equipment for the children, and then going much farther with the neighborhood redevelopment and even job training. But this new set of donations takes that to a whole new level.
This has been a very personal commitment from GM to the city for a period of time. The $50 billion is an extraordinary financial commitment, but they are been a pleasure to have in our city.
GM listed just a handful of organizations it's helping. $1.25 million to the Human IT High Tech Initiative, $1 million to the Detroit At Work People Plan for job training, $1 million to the United Way's Ride United program to help people get to and keep jobs, and then another $750,000 to the Beyond Basics literacy program. Now, one of the things that both Barra and Duggan said was that everybody has talent, not everybody has opportunity, and that's what they're trying to address here by putting the money in places where they think they can really get a good return on. Back to you.
Well, Rod, you talked about job training, and that's one of those things that people feel like gets talked about a lot without much specificity, where there's specifics about the plans.
Well, yeah, they talked about job training in that they've got Factory Zero in the city of Detroit, getting ready to make the next generation of electric vehicles. It's going to take a much higher level of training for the auto workers of the future in that plant to be able to do the job. And so they want to help get the young generation ready to start taking those jobs, and it's going to take special training to do that.
Sure is. All right, Rod.
All right, well, speaking of jobs and hiring, another one of the world's biggest companies has some opportunities popping up here in Metro Detroit.
Here's Defender Sean Lay.
There's new information tonight about the Edenville Dam failure that flooded and wiped out the town of Sanford, Michigan. We have instant reaction to what a new study has found.